Welcome back, students. This is the session 2 from the playlist of NEET Physics Part 2. The chapter is Electric Charges and Field, and this is the question which I have taken for this session, which was asked in the cbse All India Medical Test 2010. So the question here is: two positive ions, each carrying a charge small q, are separated by distance d. If F is the force of repulsion between ions, then the number of electrons missing from each ion will be. So here, the force of this repulsion, that is the electrostatic force between these two ions carrying a charge q, is given by 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q square upon d square. Now here in these four alternatives, you will see that you will find this epsilon naught. It means that these two positive ions are considered to be existing in the free space, because this formula is valid only when the charges are either present in the vacuum or free space. If it is not present in the vacuum or free space, it is present in some other medium, and the force of this electrostatic force becomes equal to 4 pi epsilon naught epsilon r into in this case it will be equal to q square upon r square. Means if these two charges are present in some other medium, then the formula becomes equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught epsilon r into q square divided by r square, where epsilon r is the relative permittivity of that medium. So that value has to be put here if the charges are present in some other medium. So here in this case, it is assumed that these two charges are existing in the free space, and therefore I am considering the formula that is F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q square upon d square, where d is the separation between these two charges. Now, we also know that charge q is also equal to n into E, where n is the number of electrons and E is the charge on the electron. E is the magnitude of the charge on the electron. So what I will be doing is, I will be substituting this value of q, that is equal to Ne, in this equation. So what I will be getting, F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught n square E square divided by d square. So it implies that n square E square is equal to F multiplied by 4 pi epsilon naught d square. So it implies that n square is equal to F into 4 pi epsilon naught d square divided by E square. Or we can say that n is equal to under root of F 4 pi epsilon naught d square upon E square. Here n is the number of electrons which are missing from each ion. So our correct option will be 4 pi epsilon naught f d square, 4 pi epsilon naught f d square divided by E square. So the correct option here is B. So in this case, we have used the equation for calculating the electrostatic force of this attraction or repulsion between the two ions, which is given by this formula, that is F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, and this will be equal to into q square divided by d square. In this case, the actual formula is what? This is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught epsilon r q1 q2 divided by r square. If the medium is free space, then this relative permittivity is equal to 1. So therefore in the free space, the formula becomes 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 divided by r square. So in this case it will be, because these are the two positive ions carrying the same charge, that is q. So in this case it becomes q square divided by d is the distance separating them. R is the distance separating these two charges. So in the case of free space, the relative permittivity is equal to 1. So in the case of free space or vacuum, this electrostatic force of attraction or repulsion becomes equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 divided by r square. So this will be equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q square upon d square. If these charges are existing in some medium, then the value of the relative permittivity of that medium has to be taken into account. So, and then we have substitute the value of q, which is equal to Ne, in this equation, and finally we have got the number of the electrons which are missing from each ion as f into 4 pi epsilon naught into d square divided by e square under root of f into 4 pi epsilon naught into d square divided by e square. So the correct option here is B. And so thank you very much for joining this session, and in the next session I will be continuing with the same chapter, that is electric charges and field. So till then, have a nice day. Bye.